Right, so this starter motor for the Series 1, I decided to treat it and get some new brushes fitted. Now, I didn't fit them because I didn't have any, but the starter and alternator shop just down the road, they fitted them. The brushes were $6 a piece, which wasn't expensive. However, they did charge me half an hour's work, was like $45 for fitting them. So, but they made a really nice job. As you can see there, they've opened up that little tab and soldered them on properly and checked them and tested them. So that's fine. So now we can put this back together somehow. Anyway, yeah, one of the brushes, I said they were pretty good, but one of them I was looking at was, it had gone at an angle. So I thought, well, seeing we're here, we might as well. So what I'm going to try and do is put this in the vise, and we can see if we can assemble this. Now, these bloody soft jaws on here are worse than useless. So what we have to do is get some of our bits out of this tin, because there was some insulators and washers. That was a washer, and then this one, I think it was that one. It's a problem when you put things away for a while and you can't remember where the hell they were. Yeah, I think that's right. The brushes, as lots of people have commented, are a bitch to put back on. Oh, you're over there, aren't you? Oh, wait a minute, maybe pick it up off that camera. But anyway, so we're going to put this body over here. Maybe that's a bit too high. I want it a bit lower. Is it going to go? Because we want to just catch on this armature here. Now I'm going to put the paper in. Yeah, we want to miss. Oh, there goes my spacer. So we want to miss those electrical contacts down there. So that wants to go down into there. There's two electrical contacts where they've soldered on, so that piece of paper becomes the insulation. Now this is the bit that's not sort of very exciting. I'm just going to go and get a picker tool and see if I can pull these brushes back. Put them on the top like that. Well, it's not a big deal if they go the whole way. This is kind of tricky to film on this one because come on. There. Now we want to make sure the big hole there is for that insulator there. Oh, there goes the springs. Oh. So that isn't going to work, is it? That isn't going to work at all. So I'm going to try and nip the top of this piece here, if I can. Ooh. Alright, that's going to stop that one falling off. And nip this one here. That'll stop that one falling off. Now, will I be able to get into that? That's what I don't know. There's lots of bits we've got to install at the same time. Oh, damn it all. Bloody thing's falling off. There must be a better way. Now. Right. So far, so good. This time I've put the springs partially in place. Well, they are in place. And now I'll try and pull the cover brushes back like that. Oops. Where's the pin? There. Like that. And then this is the way to Amarillo. Oops. Aha! That one's in. And we're in. Check this is all right. All right. Now we pull that up. There. And we'll hold it on with a nut. It's supposed to be a spring washer on, but once we get this assembled, it'll be all right. Right, I hope you got that because I couldn't see what the hell I was doing. Let's go back to the bench. There we go. Turns. Yeah, they are tricky, eh? But you can pull the springs back with a suitable hooky type tool like this. Wouldn't like to do it at the side of the road at night. Never mind. Now we can put the end cover on. That's going to be good. That's going to be really... There we go. So we should be all right now. Put a bit of grease in here. There's the little dimple, the little pin, and that goes in here. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's better. Right. There's my dimple. There. These bolts pass this paper down into line into there. Lovely. What about this one? gone right side? Yes, that's gone right side of the paper. Funny how one goes in and not the other. There we go. There. Oh, and it still turns. Right, so that goes on like that. And this little gear, this little screw, and again we'll put some white grease in this because this seems to be good for all temperatures. Oil tends to dry out a little bit. Now, again, there's the gear, so we want to put the teeth going towards, and there's got a bit of grease on there, all right? Yep. Now, which way did them washers go? Can you remember? It was last week, wasn't it? That's too big. I bet you that went up here. There's the nut. I bet you there's a special tool that goes onto the top piece of here to fasten it down. Fortunately, again, we ain't got one. That's why I resorted to use grips to get it off. So I'm going to check on the position of these shims and this spacer here. But I'll do that and I'll get set up for a test. So I had a look at the video when I took this apart, and the washers go the other way down. So the thick washer goes at the bottom, the shims go at the bit next to the spring. So that's alright. The next thing I'm going to try and nip down this nut, if I can get something that's big enough. Oh, wrong way, isn't it? Left hand thread. That's all it was a nip. Oh, we go just we're just off the hole here. A little bit more. Now we'll go and find a circlip, a split pin. We'll come back. So we've found a pin. It's almost the right size. It's good enough. Gone the wrong way. There we go. The head goes against the flat, like that. Tap him down. Bring him up. Cut him back. Put him back so we don't cut our fingers. There we go, that's that done. Now before I knock all those split pins over, I'll put the lid on. You can see I've attached a wire and a ground to this starter simply because I don't really like the idea of touching the brass end of these threads here, because you can soon arc them off and burn them. So we'll get a battery. When it was very cold the other day, I took all the batteries off the trucks. It was too cold. So, will it start? Whoa, look at that bad boy. There we go. I'm more than happy with that. The next thing, that wasn't set up, by the way. That was the first time I've done it. Cover on here and find a bolt. I said I was going to go down and find some bolts. I never got down. Oh. Now we'll find a suitable place to put this cover, which would be probably there on that broad piece. God, you could fit that to a submarine. One starter overhauled. Total price to overhaul it, parts and labour was $60 something, and just a bit of cleaning. Didn't need anything else. Now I'm going to give that piece a bit of a coat of crown rust proofing, drink up. Even though it's got a bit of grease on it, we don't want it going rusty. So there we go, not too bad, bit fiddly to get the brushes in. The thing to remember is, and perhaps you didn't see because I was a bit busy, was I put the armature through so it was coming out of the end when I put the cap on at the beginning, so I could expand the brushes to push it on, and then did that. Don't try and do it the other way. Don't try and assemble this onto here and then try and do it. It's going to be really complicated. But like I say, it's a bit fiddly, but it's not the end of the earth.